Hey everybody, I'm Declan O'Reilly with Matrimont.
I'm Joseph Sladkey with Matrimont as well.
And today we're going to show you and tell you how to grow your online agency like crazy with networking. Joe, take it away. Tell them about it.
Yeah, I mean, really, networking was the foundation for Declan and I's agency, Matrimont. You know, we started out at nothing. I mean, I remember quitting.
Yeah, literally nothing.
I remember quitting my job and just being like, hey, let's do this. Let's start the marketing company. And I had no money. I had no resources. I had nothing. So kind of when you're in that, you're starting from rock bottom. You're in a very unique place. You don't have the resources necessarily to go out and drop a couple K on ad spend or
take the time to learn that. Or
you don't have a ton of
time investment.
Yeah, so a lot of people when they start their marketing companies, they'll start with something very specific. Maybe you'll start with, you do like search engine optimization, or you optimize people's Google business profiles. You build websites, whatever it is. For us, one of the big things we started doing was we started doing websites for people. We started building websites. Declan is a phenomenal website designer. He builds beautiful websites. So that was kind of that was one of the skills that we had starting out, but we weren't, professionals at everything else. So it was like, okay, we're starting this online marketing company. How do we get clients? We hadn't quite mastered paid ads yet, but we did have digital marketing skills like designing websites, doing social media management, things like that. So that was the big question. How do we get clients? We don't have these other skills. We've got certain ones, and the idea is, once you kind of grow with, and sell, a couple of websites, you kind of grow with some of the other skills that you've got, then you'll actually have the money to play with, and you'll have the resources to kind of, test some ads, test some different things.
For sure.
So
one thing I wanted to say is why is networking so powerful, especially even when you have those paid ads and you do all that stuff, like the levels you were saying, like of growth, and why is it important to continue to network? Because some of the biggest deals, you're not just going to get paid ads, you will get with networking.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'd say there's a couple reasons why networking is so effective. And we kind of touched on the first one, which is, networking doesn't require paid ads. And again, like when you're first starting out, you don't have any money. That is huge. I can't tell you how important that is. Like, you don't have any resources. You're just trying to be, an entrepreneur. You're trying to, follow the path, You don't have any money usually starting out, and if you do, good for you. That's awesome, but a lot of people don't, and that's okay, So the first aspect is a low amount of resources are required. If you network properly, you do this the right way, zero resources. It's completely free, like Declan said. Another reason why is because it's extremely easy to build trust with your prospective buyers when you're talking to them in person, right, Declan? If you see someone online, how do you know you can trust them? The only people who I buy from online, to be honest, are like Amazon.com, or somebody who's like maybe an influencer or somebody who's got like actually has some clout, a business which has some good reviews. There's a couple things that I'm really looking for, and one of them is, okay, have they done this before for previous clients? Do they have customer reviews? Does their stuff look legit? Do they have, a website? Do they have, all of the different things in place? What do their social medias look like? There's a lot of things that I look for, and so if you're just trying to start out your company and you're trying to sell deals and you're trying to do it online, it can be very, very difficult because you have zero credibility. You have zero digital footprint.
Why would anyone trust you?
Exactly.
No one would.
Yeah, but if I show up at a meeting, or if I am out networking and I'm talking to Declan, or I talk to someone, he can read my facial expressions. He can tell, hey, this guy full of shit, or does he look like, he can actually help me, and he seems for real. And so it just allows people to kind of get a better read on you and kind of gauge sort of there's just more senses that they can, I guess, collect data through, which just automatically builds more trust, So the trust factor. So 0 resources, lots of trust. And then Declan, you want to throw in anything else about that? Any other benefits?
Just that it's super easy to get clients. The time.
Yeah.
The big thing with
The
paid
speed-
ads
speed.
is, you can throw a paid ad up like that, but a lot of times, Facebook, YouTube, all these things, they got to get approved. That's one time chunk. Second time chunk, then getting banned. Another is optimizing. Sometimes they don't just work out of the gate. It takes time. You can literally, using a lot of the tips and the exact strategy we use, you can get clients as little as an hour. I mean, if you follow the steps and just execute, there's no I'm waiting on a tech giant or some platform in order to get through these things like a gatekeeper. It's just up to you following the exact steps, executing the strategy, and you can land clients. I mean, I can tell you how many times me and Joe have been in a rough spot, and we've just
Backs against the wall.
We have used these tactics to dig ourselves out of so many holes.
Yeah.
I mean, and it works every time. Hey, man, we need, I'd talk to Joe, hey, man, we got to make 10K quick. Or, I mean, you can do this with any number. It's like, hey, we need this much, and we need it now.
Yeah.
And we might not be able to do this with paid ads because for multiple reasons. So what do? We hit all the strategies, and that is perfect, especially for agency owners starting out, but also agency owners that want to really grow to up to 7 figures and beyond.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's really the third big reason why networking is so powerful. Like Declan said, the speed, but then also with running ads, just like also the expertise. Especially like when you're first starting out. I kind of touched on this earlier in the video. Just having the expertise. If you're an expert marketer and you're really good, then you might be able to make your paid ads work quickly, but a lot of times when you're first starting out, or you're kind of even at the intermediate level, it's not going to work that quickly, So the speed at which you can execute and get clients is very high, and I mean it's really just one of those things where it's an invaluable skill, So we actually went ahead and this is what we used to grow our agency, for the first good chunk of time, I mean, we really, this is what put us on the map, really got us up and running. And what we actually did is we put together a quick, it's basically not quick, but I mean, it's a short, concise program, which basically lays out the key things that you need to do in order to get your first couple clients, or your next couple clients, through networking. And it's just very, very simple, very concise. It's, you do this, you do this, you do this. Here's the different places you can go. We talk about the different ways you can network. We talk about where to go and network. We talk about what to say. We talk about, here's the process to follow. And we even put together, we got a resource at the end of it, where we show you just, okay, here's your step-by-step action plan. Go out and do this, do this, do this, do this. It's very simple. And so we put together that program because we wanted to help other entrepreneurs, other agency owners, especially people who are new in the space or, who are really just still trying to, pick up some steam, to help you guys get some more clients, So it's a very, very powerful strategy. We basically put it into a nice, concise, simple, easy to understand, but powerful course. And if you click the link below this video, you can definitely check that out. And I think you'll really enjoy it. So definitely, if you're looking at your next couple of clients, check that out. And it's a very great investment, and it'll pay for itself like that. It'll pay for itself very quickly. So any closing thoughts, Declan?
I just thank you for watching. You click that link, check it out, subscribe for more incredible content, and we'll see you soon.